And there's just confirmation on the draw sheet that Jordan and Susanto are through to the quarterfinals as the 4th seeds. A really good showing from them, very disciplined, and they came through in straight games. So there we are then, 2 down, 8 to go on this busy day 2. Some terrific badminton yet to unfold. Pusarla v Sindhu up next as the 4th seed in the women's singles event takes on Nitchaon JINDAPOL. And this is where they are in the draw. And as you can see, Okuhara is projected to await the winner of this one if she comes through against Fitriani of Indonesia. So they're in the 3rd quarter of the draw, these two, and you can see that PV Sindhu leads their head-to-head, showing 2-1 over the years. Your last meeting was in the Korean Open, and well, that was a straight games affair, 22-20, 21-17 in favour of the Indian, who back then was seeded 5th in the Korean Open. They also met with the Syed Modi as well in 2016. That was a 3-game closer affair, with PV Sindhu losing out that time to Nitchaon JINDAPOL, but she also had the win, did the Indian, in the Star Australian Badminton Open in 2014. So 2-1 on that head-to-head showing, and that bodes for what might be quite an interesting encounter here.
That's the black. That's red, it says. Right. Receive. Okay.
So they've just chosen their ends. And the warm-up will shortly get underway. This 22-year-old tall athlete from India, already 3 World Championship medalist and Olympic runner-up. PV Sindhu, world rank 3. Has been as high as 2 in the world. That was in November last season from Hyderabad. She had a glittering junior career, and then as a senior, with her best showing here as the quarterfinals last year in Birmingham 12 months ago, where she made it to the last 8. And, lost out to the world #1, Tai Tzu Ying. No shame in that. And 4th in the world. This was who she beat yesterday, the Thai player. 21-19. She was tested just 4 minutes shy of an hour, but sometimes more, and it's nice to have those really tough tests, because then you feel like you've got a little bit of breathing room, you can be free and play a little bit more expansively. That's what you kind of want, so at some stage it's always a good thing. There's her opponent, 91 born from Phuket in Thailand, Nitchaon JINDAPOL. Ranked 11th in the world right now, off the career high. So she's playing some serious badminton. And she's 13 wins this year and only 4 losses. And to get here, she had a good win, actually, against an American, Biwen Zhang, yesterday. That was in straight games, 21-18, 21-14 in 40 minutes. That was out on court 5. But she's had a pretty decent year to be playing off that career high. She won the Bitburger Open last season and the Thai Masters this season, did JINDAPOL. Saying hello to Simon Dart as the chair umpire. And our service judge, all-English team, John Richards. So she also had a couple of semi-final showings, JINDAPOL. The Korean Masters and the Indonesian Open as well. However, that said, she did lose in the first round here last year, this lady's opponent. And I'm curious, actually, Morten, I don't know how you feel. I wonder how she feels about the loss of her countrywoman, Ratchanok Intanon, to the 3rd seed, Michelle Lee, yesterday. That's a talking point, perhaps a bit later, but pretty much there and poised, ready to get underway for this round of 16 clash in the women's singles event.
She's the feisty woman. I've seen her play for years and years. I don't think she's moved at all by the fact that Intanon has lost. She's very focused. She's ready for this match.
On my right, Pusarla v Sindhu, India. And on my left, Nitchaon JINDAPOL, Thailand.
So last year's quarter-finalist then, PV Sindhu, who was pushed all the way in her opening round but found a way through, will get us underway in this second round encounter.
Service over, 1-all.
If she's not happy, she can call it. She can challenge it. It's tough to see from here.
Service over, 2-1.
Well, I think it was a good point, Paul. You had just before we started here, when Sindhu won yesterday against Pusarla from Thailand. Yes, she lost the first game 22-20, but then she won 17-9, and you know, you get into the tournament quite nicely. You have been under pressure. You have been pushed all the way to all the corners, but yet still you haven't used all your energy, so you're well into the tournament. I don't think that is a problem. I actually think that's an advantage for her.
And it's fascinating, isn't it, Morten? You'll know as a former world number one and a man of utmost experience that, you know, these guys, they really do often like to be tested. You know, you see tournament winners, and in hindsight, they'll have often had a round prior at some stage that really has been challenging. And my mind casts back to, you know, Srikanth Kidambi yesterday. Fascinating. It's hard to save match point against Brice.
Yeah, Lebanese. Yeah, and you never know how Srikanth can continue in this tournament after having been at the brink of defeat. So yes, I do agree that most of the champions, they go through a rough time now and again when they play these tournaments, and you know, they're almost out, but they made it, and then suddenly they become the winners of the tournament.
Yeah.
Well, I must say, when I'm watching Sindhu, I've seen her play. I actually saw her 7.5 years ago playing in Mexico, in the World Juniors in Mexico. She was only 14.
Wow.
She had the same height, though.
Did she?
Yeah.
It's very rangy.
So, but that's a long time ago, and she's come a long, long way in her career. I feel for her in many ways, because, as you rightly say, she got 3 medals at the World Championships now, 2 bronze, 1 silver. She got the silver from the Olympics. She's been so close so many times. I like to see her win one.
Yeah, that time has come, you would imagine. Certainly Indian fans back home will be hoping so. Very popular player.
And the interesting part is that if she wins this one, and Okuhara from Japan wins her, tomorrow's quarterfinal will be a repeat of the World Championship final in Glasgow.
Gosh, that would be.
And that ended 1921, 22-20, 2022.
That was match of the century for me.
It was.
I absolutely love that one.
That was a good game.
Super point from both. Very long, tough rally. Hauling each other all around the 4 corners of the court.
Why because?
Well, you must give credit to Sindhu when the going gets tough. She's really going. She has been playing so many tough, long matches in the past few years, and she is fighting it tooth and nail. Never give up.
I have a question for you aside from that. You know, we say she's a tall player. What is she, 5'11"?
She's 5'11" or 6 foot.
And so it's quite a big frame to manage. You're a coach. Would you endorse a lot of core stability? Because, you know, she needs to really be strong through the court. It's a big frame to manage, isn't it? Said with respect, of course. It gives her that added advantage with the leverage, but you've got to keep on top of that, right?
Yes. And when I saw her those 7-8 years ago, she was this teenager where there was, you know, all over the place. And when you see her today, she's so composed. And yes, I'm sure she's worked very, very hard on her physical especially, as you say, that core stability has been one of the issues. And I think she's doing really well.
Oh, reflexive brilliance with the cross block off the backhand there. Delightful. Nobody anticipated this one coming back. Let's see it again.
Yeah, good shot. Doesn't get better than that.
Jindapol must be thinking that she's cursed. It's magical. And that's what happens as a consequence. You overpress.
So was it our very first match yesterday that Michelle Lee from Canada beat Intanon? And you said maybe that's got an influence on this match.
I did say that, didn't I? I suggested it.
But Michelle is actually playing on the adjacent court, on court number 2. And she's 18-12 down in the second game after having lost the first to Mia Blichfeldt from Denmark. And that is a major surprise as well. So, you know, anything can happen.
There's Mia finally coming of age.
Yeah, she's been knocking on the door for a little while, and this is definitely, should she win, this will be one of her absolute best ever so far.
You often see that, don't you, from the Canadians' perspective, when you have a big scalp, let's say, and then suddenly it's tough to back it up the next day. With all the media adulation and spotlight that's been on you, and your mind starts racing.
You're the defending one, yes.
Yes,
you're the one
you're the hunted.
Yes.
Rather than the hunter. That's a different dynamic.
It's so much easier to play up than down, as we usually say.
Yeah, well said. Eloquent words from Morten Frost, former world #1. And a pleasure to work with. It's been great, Morten. I'm loving your content.
Yeah, that's beauty. That's a beauty. Really well played by Jindapol.
Five-point advantage then for the Indian. Very deceptive, and she heads to the turn with a 6-point advantage now. And well, you sense she's really in the driving seat of this one from the off after just 8 minutes played. And you know, we spoke of the relaxation of the previous encounter. It's very humbling when you get taken the distance in the opening round.
Yesterday, I think I got it wrong when I said he won the All England in 2000. It was actually in 2001. I checked it this morning. Well done. So I do apologize for that. Beating the Chinese Chen Long in the final. It's not Chen Long, Chen Hong.
can she continue in this vein? Indian fans will hope so, but not Thai fans.
But never say die about Jindapol. She is a fighter. So you give her a little finger and she's going to eat your whole arm.
I've heard that before.
That's a beauty.
She's pretty hungry then as a cannibal.
So no, she's really good. This is a beautiful shot. Look at that. Excellent.
High skill level there.
It was. Thailand has produced some really, really good women's singles players for the past 5-8 years. A lot of these young players are coming through and they are really playing well.
Are they as stylish as Nitchaon?
Yes, almost the same. The new one they have, Pavi, she's also playing really nicely. You know, he's
great
got
to
these
watch.
Great skills. Good attack shot here.
36.
Morten, here's a tough question, and I'm going to give you plenty of points to think
Looking
about
forward
this.
to it.
I'm sure you are. A bit like Jill with her quiz questions, which will.
I got it right yesterday.
I heard.
I got it
well
right.
Done. Well done, well done. She's always keeping us on our toes, isn't she?
Yes.
Jill Clark, much loved. What would you consider the ideal height for a badminton player to be? Perhaps in the women's game first. Because, you know, two extremes here.
Yes. It all depends on how well you move on court, despite your height. Here, I think that Sindhu is actually moving really well. She's got a nice footwork. She's covering the court well. So height is an advantage for her. You can see other players having the same height, not able to control the legs in the same positive way as what she can do. And then it becomes a disadvantage. So it's all about how it works, how your coordination is. And if you're having a good coordination despite your height, then you're really well off. Is it a disadvantage? Then it's not so nice. But I think that you can be too small. But again, in women's singles, the Japanese have shown that, you know, Akane Yamaguchi, she's a very short one, and so is Nozomi Okuhara. They're very short players, and yet deadly quick. They get around the court so nicely.
That's a late call, but a correct one, you sense. No challenge here. Tall and small bring advantages to both, of course, and these athletes will be seeing the positives, whatever build they are, of course. That's what it's all about. Working with what you've got and getting the best from your batteries day in, day out.
Yes, exactly. Your physicality against mine. That's what it's all about. And I think Sindhu is right on this one. I think he's in. But let's see.
You know what I love about you, Morten? You're not scared to put your neck on the line. Nope. I like that.
Oh, it's way out. Mamma mia. That was a long way out.
One challenge remaining. .815.
So 7-point advantage then, favouring the 4th seed. Compounding the misery on her opponent right now. This is good, disciplined front running from Pusarla v Sindhu.
Yeah, she's feeling comfortable, no doubt. I think it's giving her confidence that she got off to a good start and into the match quite nicely.
Now this young player needs all of her tenacity to attempt to turn this one around.
Yeah, I think she should go more on the attack. She's running is good, but when you're playing someone like Sindhu who can score points the way she can, then you have to sort of counter-attack it and make sure that Sindhu is not, you know, controlling too much.
I haven't seen many unforced errors.
See, that's better.
Yeah, great body jammer from Jindapol. One of the disadvantages of being tall, of course, you can get a little handcuffed into the body.
That's usually the weakest point, is actually defending the body. When they're tall athletes, it's having a problem on that.
And you'd normally defend the body off the backhand, right?
Yes, you would.
11-17.
As in, oh, it's just out.
Service over. 18-11.
Good net shot.
Well played.
Yeah, that's the kind of pressure I would like to see the Thailand player adding on here. The lift is a little bit short because the drop shot was so nice, and then another drop shot and Sindhu couldn't get to it. So I need to see more of that kind of pressure. Simple defensive error here by Jindapol, and she knows it.
PV Sindhu with her 3 Super Series wins and throughout her career. Is it going to be her year? An opportunity to show her full potential here at the Yonex All England. Keen to shine, as is her compatriot, Shrikant Kadambi. Oh, she's found the line. There was no call. And it fascinates me the way that the Indian players in particular talk so highly, as do all players, but particularly the Indians, so highly of attempting to get the win here and put themselves into really heralded company. It means so much to these guys. Here's 8 game points.
Good defensive shot there, nice drive. Something I haven't seen from her before. Added on to her repertoire for shots, which I think is nice. Good attacking clear. Again, follow up there. Come on, that's it. Oh, that should have been a winner. Well defended by Jindapol. Really well defended.
That really was stolen, wasn't it? It was.
13,
well done.
20.
But there still feels an air of academia about this opening game, with the 4th seed having such a strong start. It just seems to have that little bit more weaponry, as you'd anticipate, being seeded 4th in this event. World ranked 3rd now. Just notched up 1 this week.
Yeah, she just today actually.
Yeah.
Just to confuse every one of us.
That's right.
Yeah, the world ranking is always updated on the Thursday.
So Pusarla v Sindhu then takes the opening game. 21 points to 13. Inside 20 minutes played.
కథలు కొంచెం అటు ఇటు ఇచ్చేసి రెడీ కొట్టింది పెట్టేసే వన్ అండ్ పైన నుంచి పెట్టి కొట్టు ఒకటని కొట్టామంటే అమ్మాయి ఇంకా షార్ప్ ఆడని ట్రై చేస్తుంది ఈ సైడ్ కొంచెం మధ్యలో ఒకసారి ఫోకస్ కొంచెం ఆ పాయింట్
เราแค่ออกลูกเร็วขึ้นออกลูกเร็วให้เขาคอยแก้ไข
แล้วเราเกี่ยวเกี่ยวเกี่ยวเกี่ยวรับเกี่ยว
บังคับเขาอะบังคับเขาให้เขาก็คอยแก้เราไม่ให้เขาบังคับเราเท่านั้นเองไม่ต้องหนีมือใช้วิธีลูกเป็นตัวบังคับเขาอย่างเดียวได้จังหวะทำไม่ได้จังหวะปุ๊บเล่นใหม่เซตเกมใหม่ที่คุยกันนิ่งๆไม่มีอะไรนะโฟกัสทีละ5 ไม้
5 ไม้แรกโฟกัสมา5 ไม้แรกก่อน
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Pusarla. Range.
Well, the All England Open here, so heralded, such a high level Super 1000 tournament, such a launch pad for players to start. And nobody wants to win this tournament more than the 4th seed, Pusarla v Sindhu. Just resuming with the start of game 2 here. She's a game to the good. And a very strong showing from the off.
Oh, that's awesome smash. Very good power cross court here. Obviously using her height as an advantage. Look at how steep that one is.
Oh, beautifully done.
It's over. 1-all. It's over.
If Jindapol wants to have a chance to win this match, she must avoid making so simple mistakes as this one coming here. Look at this. She's totally in control and still making a mistake.
Out. Service over. 2-all.
Well, that high performance level, which hinges on a knife edge. A 1% drop off in concentration or form, and
It's out.
so step to the field.
Yes. Instead of going in, it's out.
Yeah, and you're suddenly very, very vulnerable.
4-2.
Jindapol with a very good start to this second game.
Yes. And I think that Sindhu is trying to attack because she's playing at the fast end. So she wants to keep it down. She doesn't want to use that baseline a lot. So it's for Jindapol to step up, move forward, make sure that she can really get these shots very, very early, add on the pressure, and then see if she can get some good chances. See again, as I said, stepping up. Get up on that front court.
A lovely soft drop to finish, wasn't it?
Quickly as possible. Add on the pressure. This is really nice. This one, get it early. See, that's a long, long way to run.
Different complexion to this game, that's for sure. It teetered on the net for a while, didn't it? Jumped up and then fell the right side for Indian fans. Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, she's attacking better, Jindapol from Thailand now. Her attack is penetrating better. This is a good cross-court smash.
She's really turned the corner very bravely since the loss of that opening game. Looking a lot more focused and determined now. Well done.
It's a good start, as she said, 7-3 now. That's becoming a bit too flat, that one, too easy to attack. Good guess. She guessed it well, Jindapol. That cross-court smash. Oh, that's nice. Good lift.
Well, arguably the best point of the match, and Jindapol comes out on top. And she is desperately trying to rekindle the memories of that win in the Syed Modi 2016 when she took out this very opponent as the third seed back then, 21-17 in the deciding game. There's a completely different complexion to this match now. She has a 5-point lead, and that's heady as far as she's concerned with what the barrage she's had to face in that opener.
Again, all credit to Jindapol. You know, she's not really getting fazed by this situation that she lost the first 21-13, and you think she's not even close, but she's still in there. As I said, she's a feisty woman. She fights all the way. And this is a very, very fine example of it.
Nicely done, reverse slice with great effect, making the tall athlete stoop forwards, unable to do much with the shuttle there. Watch it again, look at that. Takes all the speed out.
Yeah, nice reverse.
Yeah, cuts right inside the shuttle so well. It's an outstanding turnaround, this.
Yeah, 11-3.
Yeah, so the 8-point difference on the mid-game interval in favour, remarkably, of Jindapol.
เรามีโอกาสทำแต้มได้ตลอดเลยถูกปะใช่ตรงนั้นต้องรู้แล้วต้องทำเกมถ้ายิ่งตบยาวยิ่งรับไม่ได้ควบคุมวิถีนะควบคุมวิถีลูกและความเร็วของเราให้ดีจังหวะที่แก้ไขลูกมุนโฟอย่าขึ้นเยอะฟาดยาวตรงอะไรก็ได้หรือว่าจะคอร์สก็ได้แต่ว่าให้มีสปีดอย่าไปแบบลอยๆให้โฟกัสวิถีอย่างเดียวอ่ะ
PV Sindhu then will have to draw on all of her experience to get a grip of this second game, because Jindapol, who's playing off of her career high ranking of 11th in the world, is really playing very, very well. She's elevated her game to what looks like an unassailable lead.
Yeah, but the start here after interval is very important. Get the first 1 or 2 points. Oh, look at that. Is that in? That's called in. That is a beauty. Try to have a look at this one. That was the only option, the only shot she can play. Is this one coming here. And look at how she's doing it. That is nice.
Well done, closed down the net so quickly.
Well, she had a good net call there. She was lucky on the defence. The way she's blocking it, look at that, it just clipped the top of the tape, gave her a little bit of time to move in.
It's becoming an all-engrossing match, this now. Fabulous turnaround from Thai perspective. Another reverse slice from the top draw.
Good angle, nice points. In order to save this game and win the match for Sindhu, she really has to score some points now. Otherwise, she has to rely on the third game and see whether she can get a better start to it.
And surely there's a respect and dignity issue going on here as well. She doesn't want to lose this second game easily if she is to do so. She wants to salvage some pride, and that's a good turnaround there.
Yeah, that's 2 points now. See if she can do another 2. That would definitely help her situation quite a lot.
Oh, well done. Well done. I thought it was just behind her, but she managed to render some control there on that awkward high backhand.
I think it came off the frame as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in.
Just in, Timberlake. You like that? You going to dance like him now?
No. I'm not a good dancer.
Not with those hips. Well closed. Upping the pace and the movement, then the taller of the two athletes. Nitchaon with a frown on his face. Looks rather concerned. Doesn't want to risk having to go the distance and depend on securing the deciding game. His charge.
Chances are it's going to 3, so just as well prepare yourself for it.
Yeah, buckle up.
Just a long rally.
That's it.
Was there a call there?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
10-14. But that was a very tough rally. And it's easy to see the one that lost the rally, Jindapol. She wants to change the shuttle. Sindhu, who won it, said, no, 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 I want to keep it. But the umpire chose to change it.
So it becomes a real test of character and strength of will right now from both of these two. Who can find a way through this must-win game for Jindapol?
It's over. 15-10.
Thought about it. But the Indian struggling to impose herself from this end. I think my question to you, Morten, is it just an ends issue?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think that Jindapol, if we do get a deciding and third game, should she detain PV Sindhu, she can keep it up?
I think she can. I think it can be a very interesting match. She's really up the pace. See that one? Really punishing Sindhu on that one, which is good. Sindhu is forced to take chances. It's not all working out. So suddenly this match has got a totally different complexion. Now it's opposite. Sindhu wants to change. Jindapol don't want to change it.
It's all psychological at this stage.
It is. It's a small little war.
Yeah, yeah. Well done.
Good shot.
Precision strike from the Indian. Suddenly the radar's just turned off a little. The precision and accuracy and intent has just weaned a little from the Thai player. She's getting a little frustrated visibly.
Yeah, she was in control of that rally the whole time. The attacking clear down to the deep forehand corner was really nice. Sindhu did well to stay in, and then this unforced error came, and of course she's not happy with it. Now the gap is down to 4 points, and now Sindhu's not too far off. Another 2 points, closing the gap, and then, you know,
yeah,
anything can happen.
3 in a row, and look at the facial expression there. It told its own story.
Oh, I don't think she should have taken that one.
Well, that was a poor leave, wasn't it, from the Indian?
Yeah, poor judgment. Probably a little bit too desperate, wanted it, and hoping too much.
Yeah. So Jindapol stops the rot then. That's the run of points for Pusarla is just 3 there. She's trying her utmost to turn this around, the Indian. Over-pressing there.
19-13.
Spilling wide of the singles line. Has she challenged?
I think she tried, but I think that the umpire said she was too late.
It was too late, and it was way out as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, she would have lost it. Yeah. Well, that's out too.
And suddenly hemorrhaging a few errors when she needs them least. So 7 game point opportunities then for the Thai player. Nitchaon JINDAPOL secures the second game, detains the 4th seed here, and well, we're heading for what might be a nervy nail-biter for the 2nd consecutive match for Pusarla v Sindhu. Her opener was a lengthy affair as well.
อย่าพยายามขึ้นนอกจากว่าแนทเห็นแล้วว่ามันบิดเข้ามาก็เปลี่ยนทางใช้เปลี่ยนทางคาดลงขึ้นแล้วเราเสียเปรียบ
ถ้าจังหวะที่ต้องขึ้นอ่ะออกให้เร็วแล้วเตรียมตัวเร็วๆระวังลูกบุกเอาพวกเราเกี่ยวให้มันวิ่งเข้ามา
ที่หลังๆนี่ก็เสียพอมันตกว่ารับยาวมันก็มาแข่งนี่ไง
รับวางยาวแล้วยกแรกไว้เลยรอได้เลย
แล้วบางจังหวะโผฝั่งเนี้ยลูกกระโดดจังหวะตอนเนี้ยแนทมีแต่ตกตรงเล่นต่ำลูกเสียเปรียบ
Action continuing apace then on day 2, round of 16 matches. 40 matches will be concluded at the end of today's play, 10 on each of these 4 courts. Now then, a deciding game it'll be, just about to get underway between PV Sindhu and Nitchaon JINDAPOL. An Indian-Thai clash, vying for a quarter-final spot.
Yes, now it's all about focus from the 2 players. Whoever will get a good start will have a good chance of clinching this match. So it's all about getting that control now. And you can see Sindhu is up already 2-0 and she's happy with it. She was struggling at the end of the second game. You could see her facial expressions now already completely changed. She's 2-0 up.
Found the line with that one. Precision strike from the Indian. She races to a 3-love lead. The coaches in her camp will be delighted with her start here.
Oh, that's a good smash. Well placed.
JINDAPOL so pacey and aggressive in that second game. Can she continue in that vein? Well, yeah, the short lift just allowing the Indian to re-seize the momentum.
Good job,
It becomes interesting because I think if Jindapol is having this sense that she's now on the bad side of the court, for her, it's so important for her to get as many points as possible until 11. So she said, okay, maybe I'm not getting the first 11, but if I'm only down 11-8, I have a good chance when we turn it around. So for her, it's all about staying in the match, get as many points as possible, and obviously it's completely opposite the other way around.
India's prime hope for a title here then, with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, since Saina lost yesterday and Srikanth, well, whatever we saw from his performance yesterday as well, we must say that Sindhu is the best hope for a title here for India.
Super play and a roar of delight from Jindapol, then the Thai player just desperate, fighting with all of her might to just get back into this one.
Pressure on that clear.
Oh, Jindapol had invested so much emotionally and physically in that point and came out with not a lot to show. 3-point advantage in favour of PV Sindhu here, who's just keeping the pressure on very, very well. Thai player just insistent on turning this around. Well, you called it, Morten. You said this would be a really important passage of play at the start of this third game here, and both have been just getting so stuck in. It's been a compelling match.
Somehow, if you look at it from a tactical point of view, I think Jindapol has to try to stay more, long lines, have to attack long line, follow up long line, or as soon as she's opening up, going cross court, the reach of Sindhu is coming much more into play, and she's got to run a lot more. If I was Jindapol, I would probably try to go a lot more long line now.
Pearls of tactical wisdom, Morten. Brilliant, love it. If only she could hear you. But it's the decorated seed who again extends her lead to 4 points now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Jindapol. Let's say 11-7 when they have the interval. That's going to be tough. She has to close it down to at least 8 or 9.
Beautiful shot. Where did that come from? Was that a round head smash and she found the line?
She did. I think she found the line.
See that one again.
I think she did. It's very close. Very close. Look at the linesman as well. He was, you know, swimming, as we call it, a bit.
Yes, yes. Yeah, he was thinking about it, wasn't he? Swimming, I like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. That's close.
5-8.
నువ్వు షటిల్స్ లైన్స్ పట్టించుకోకు నువ్వు ఫోకస్ చేయ మొత్తం అండ్ జడ్జ్మెంట్లో అవి కూడా కొంచెం అవుట్ అయినా పర్లేదు తీసేసుకో
Gopichan barking out some advice from the side. He's very animated there.
He's got a microphone quite close to him.
Jindapol kept the pressure on throughout. She was bullying the point from the off.
And she played a long line.
Yes.
If you look at that, let's say for argument's sake, this is a smash. Look, if Sindhu's getting it back, where it's coming straight, and she will have that, you know, anticipation and can move in. If she was going cross court in that one, then it was complete open court again.
Well, she had an 8-4 advantage in this deciding game and squandered that. Testament to some brilliance from the Thai, playing off her career high. Didn't realise that would rhyme, but it has. Suddenly, anxious look back to her camp.
Yeah, she's got some anxious looks.
As he has as well, understandably. They've been up against it today.
Oh, that's on the line.
That is what you call backing yourself right there. It's about bringing your best in these big moments. And that, for me, was one of those, especially with the momentum that the Thai player had engineered coming into that. Now, can she hold on? Wonderful. Opening the court beautifully with that passage of play.
That was not an easy shot from Jindapol. The way that she forced the whole body behind the shot and then going cross court, that shows very, very good agility.
She's got pit bull-like tenacity, Jindapol. Really raising her game at the right time. Indeed, they both are. It's such a compelling watch. You just cannot take your eyes off this one for a moment. 9-all deadlock on the scoreboard now. What is it with Indian players and putting us through the ringer on this court one more? And we had this yesterday with Shrikant Kadambi, didn't we?
Yes.
Nervy nail biter, which he just came through, having saved a match point against the East Levelers. Lives to see another day. PV Sindhu follow his footsteps. Well, she's a 2-point lead as she heads to the mid-game interval, 11 points to 9. And that, at this stage, will feel a very welcome cushion.
అయిపోయిన పాయింట్ గురించి ఆలోచిస్తాను ఆమె కొడుకుని పెట్టు పెడతా ఉండి కావాలండి నీకు అవుతుంది అనుకోకపోతే బాక్స్ ఇక్కడ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ పొజిషన్ నుంచి క్రాస్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి క్రాస్ లెగ్స్ మీద ఫోకస్ గట్టి కొట్టం
Pusarla. 11-9. Play.
Can PV Sindhu hold on here? 11-9 to the good, or will be another turnaround from the Thai player in this topsy-turvy encounter? Watching around the 16 women's singles match here in the company of Paul Hand and Morton Frost.
And this time the luck was going with the Thai girl. Look at this one there. That's a nice one. That's where Sindhu has to be careful when she's doing these flat drives on the body of Jindapol. We talked about size before. How tall, how low, and all that. When you have a player like Jindapol, so agile, moving so well, haven't got that height, but she can cover her body so well. I think you have to be careful trying to push that. She's lost a few on it.
Turnaround there, the full-length dive. And well, I guess, Morton, in response to your previous comment, which I loved, I think it's fascinating, isn't it? Because as much as you've been told what to do, you tend to revert under pressure to your set plays a little, don't you? And that, I guess, is the problem.
Yeah, you always do. The
habits kick
the
in,
habits
don't they?
they kick in, take over. And your brain is sort of
frazzled like a washing machine, right? Just spinning frantically.
Put it on the side sometimes. But that's why I love this game, because you know it takes so many things. It's not only how you move on the court, it's not only how your technique is, it's not only how you act under pressure, it's also your tactical understanding. It's got so many things all in one.
It's a fabulous game of expression, isn't it, for these artists, athletes, as we see them painting on their canvases. Wow, again, we've deadlocked deciding game. Sheer will is admirable and tangible. You can always feel it from both players.
I had a friend once saying to me that badminton is a combination of three things. You have to have a very, very crazy, fast, speedy legs, steady arm, and a cool head.
Yeah, absolutely, well said. It's rather like a duck on water, isn't it?
So that was pretty good, duck on water. Paddling like crazy.
Yeah, crazy, still head, looking so graceful. Spills over the back line by a couple of inches, and Jindapol it is with the 2-game lead as we heading towards the sharp end of this one now. So as they head into the second hour of play now, these two.
That's out. Taking the chance.
Well.
Yeah, taking the chance. Now Sindhu really has to find that patience. She's got the winning shots, but she's got to play them at the right time. She's choosing to go too early on this one, I think.
3-point advantage for the tie now.
Yeah, slightly out of balance and still trying to go cross court. Got to find that patience now.
Well closed. Real urgency about the foot speed, and coaches just gesturing, stay calm.
Yeah, and if anyone stayed calm, that's the women Thailand coach, Sarah Lee. She had awesome technique, and she was so calm under pressure, playing mixed doubles, and was one of the best in the world in mixed doubles. Really nice technique.
So can the Thai player Jindapol here convert this 4-game advantage and get to what would be, if she gets the winner, 2-all head-to-head draw, should she do so, but that one found the tape.
Yeah, that was an easy mistake by Jindapol.
Had plenty of time there.
Yeah, she was forcing it a bit too much.
Well done. Quick to close with effect that time.
Yeah. But this time, as you see, she's not opening up the court. I know she's got a few options there, but she opted to go down the line and then the follow-up rather than going cross-court on it. And I think that was the right choice. Once again down the line, and can you see how easily nice she's setting herself up, moving forward, should it come back.
Yeah, following the shuttle nicely.
Jindapol has got no chance to turn that one cross court, no chance whatsoever.
The physicality overhead is really starting to show now.
So she is listening after all.
Good body language, very positive from both athletes.
Now 4 points in a row. Can she continue? Another one here, 5 points in a row. And now it's for Jindapol to compose and get back into it. She was 16-12 up.
Yeah.
And it looked really nice. It's the right shot. It's right chance to take it.
Yeah, just missed the tumbler.
Yes, but she was in there and she set it up really nice. Yeah. I think he felt the same as me here.
17-all.
It's going wide. Patience, patience.
Well, we wouldn't want it any other way, would it? We're coming down to the wire here in this round of 16. Ever so tight clash.
It's what we call a seesaw, isn't it?
Yes. It's mesmeric.
And then down the line. That's out. Yes, that's well left. 18 all. It's been a long match. How long has it been so far? Do you know that?
Hour and 5.
An hour and 5 minutes. Oh, that's really nice. That is a good play by Sindhu here. Playing that net shot. Jindapol didn't have much options, played the back of the net. But look at how Sindhu is closing this one down. Look how she's staying in, getting ready there and punching at it. That's really, really good play. That takes guts to do that this time, at this time in a match.
Mm-hmm. Can really feel the tension right now. Cut the air with a knife. And again, she puts the pressure on by staying tight to the net. She gets it done.
She missed the first one, but she got the next two. Remember that?
Yes, well said, Morten. So that in itself, look at this, imposing her physicality there by staying tight. The Indian 2 match points.
What a match.
Well,
what a match.
She was keen to shine here. She's been thoroughly tested for the 2nd match in a row, pushed all the way by spirited Thai competitor in Jindapol. Well, a fantastic display from her, but it's Pusarla v Sindhu who comes through in a very, very close 3-game encounter. What a match that was. 21-13, 13-21, 21-18. Nerves of steel. Look at that as she grabs a bite of something just to replenish. It's been a tough couple of days for the 4th seed. She's been well over an hour in both matches.
She's been working hard.
Yeah.
Test it.
Yeah, absolutely. But as I say, you know, often that's a good thing because we know that she can go deep. Fabulous performance. She's through to the quarterfinals, PV Sindhu. Her fans delighted.
Thank you.